Hello everyone, this is Baxter. In this video I will show you how to get the Nepotism Rules trophy in Dynasty Warriors 8 Empire. So first of all, create a new scenario in Empire mode, and it's up to you what settings you do, it doesn't really matter. I'm using my custom scenario, which is Battle of Tongate, the one I created. You can actually go and download it from the online scenario thing. It'll be a normal stage under the Romance of Three Kingdoms. So once you start, you're going to want to move to an area that has 3 people in it that you want. You need to have, if you're a male character, you need to have a female there and 2 other people there, like it could be males or females, because you need to get a wife, 2 sworn siblings and children. So that's what the trophy is. You have to create a kingdom like just consisting of sworn siblings, spouses and children. So what I did was stayed as a free officer and tried to create a vagabond unit. So pretty simple. What you have to do is just keep interacting with them over and over again, trying to persuade them to join you. The higher the friendship, the easier it will be. So I used my custom officer Yao Nang, and my wife was going to be Zhang Chunhua. So I chose her because it was the only person that was really a free officer of a female that I've never actually been married to before on the game. So I created a vagabond unit with her. Then I kept interacting with Zhai Xiong and Wen Yang because I wanted them to be my sworn siblings. And this is probably the easiest way to do it. Just keep doing this over and over again. I'm going to show you the key points. But you can do this another way, which is to actually be in an empire and being under a ruler, and then make a spouse, find a spouse, have 2 sworn siblings, and then have a child, and then leave. That's what you can do if you want to, but it's all up to you. I prefer doing this way because I find it easier. So once you've got them in a vagabond unit together by recruiting them or interacting with them, and then finally get them together, you can then start interacting, celebrating with them to raise your friendship. So I got my friendship with Zhang Chunhua to an A. The cutscene played for the marriage, and then do the marriage as quickly as you can. Focus on that first because it takes longer to get a child than to be a sworn sibling. So I did that, got married to Zhang Chunhua, then I became a sworn sibling with Zhai Xiong, and then pretty much immediately afterwards I became a sworn sibling with Wen Yang. So that's 2 of the 4 needed. So the hardest thing for this one really is just doing it over time, and then once you actually got married, after about, I might be half a year or a year potentially, you'll get this message saying that you are in complete marital bliss, which basically means everything's good. And once you continue a bit further on, you'll get some random soldiers saying you've had a healthy child. Once you've done that, you want to just advance the timeline by a year. It has to be a year. It takes 1 year for your child to actually become full grown. So I am Yao Nang, so I have my son, and I call them Yao Chunhua. So it's the first name of my person and the second name of the person who is the wife, basically. So you can do this as a female and have a male, get married to them, have a child, and then 2 sworn siblings. And it doesn't have to be famous officers. You can get married to anyone, as long as they are obviously of the opposite sex. And surprisingly, my son looks a lot like me, which I found was very weird. He's basically an exact copy of me, and he has quite girly eyes. He does sound like a girl as well, which was weird. Anyway, I thought my son was a bit transgender. Anyway, so yeah, once you've done that and you get the son or the daughter, the child, the spouse and the 2 sworn siblings in the vagabond unit, once you advance on by a month, then you will get the trophy, Nepotism Rules. It took me about an hour to do, and I did battles as well. Battles are a good way to increase friendship. But once you've done all that, you will get the trophy, which is Nepotism Rules. Very weird trophy to get, and one that is you can do many different ways, but staying as a vagabond unit is better because you can move around the map, finding people you want to have on your team. So it's up to you if you want to do that. But this is basically it for the trophy, and if you want to see any more trophies, tell me in the comments below. This is Baxter, thank you for watching this. I'll see you again next time for more, and don't forget to leave a like and comment with whatever you want. Goodbye.